Welcome back. We continue the modeling part. We started with this visual. We see that it is ordered based on revenue descending. We can change this. We click here, sort axis, and we can put it by country or we can sort ascending. But for now, we will let it like this. Let's see how we can improve this graphic to make it more relevant. Let's go to the manufacturer and drag the manufacturer in the legend field. Okay, let's make this bigger. So we see that now in each bar we have a drill down of the manufacturer. Now let's try different visuals to see which chart represents the data best. We select again this cluster column chart and we go here and we will choose the stacked column chart, this. Now let's sort the legend, so the manufacturer, in descending order. So we go here, sort legend, descending. Okay, so we have the biggest at the bottom. It's more easier to see it. Now we will use the filters pane. We go to manufacturer and here filter type we choose top N and we say show items top 5. We want to show only top 5 manufacturer. By value we want to be by the revenue, so top 5 manufacturer by value to be filtered. So we drag the revenue here. Okay, and we say apply filter. We have to press this and now it changed. And now what we can notice from this new visual is that here in blue, light blue, the manufacturer Van Arsdale has the highest percentage of sales between the other manufacturers in all countries. Now let's go further. For the moment we don't need the filters pane, so we collapse it from here. Now let's add data labels on each bar. In order to format the visual, we go here where we have the brush, paint brush, and here we can format the font. For example, we have total labels off. We press on and now we have the labels. Now we can go to the font on X axis. For example, we collapse it here and we choose bold and italic. You notice that here the name of the countries change with bold and italic. Okay, let's for the moment close the total labels. Okay, so from this pane you have different options and you can play with them. Next, what we want to do, we want to have only the top 5 manufacturer in each visuals. So we will create a group of manufacturers, so we don't have to use the filters of top 5 in every visual. So for the moment we will delete this filter that we have now and we will create a group. We go to the data pane, to the manufacturer table, and we right click the manufacturer field, okay, here, and say new group. Now here in the ungroup values, using control key to multi-select, choose aliqui, chorus, natura and pirum and press group. You see that in the right part a new group is created. We just double click the new group and call it top competitors. Now we select the Van Arsdale manufacturer and say group, and this will create the Van Arsdale group. And then we check here include other group. So it will be now three groups: the top competitor, Van Arsdale, and other. And now we click OK. Now we will replace the manufacturer with this new group. So we select the visual and go to the visualization pane and go here. So we were in the formatting with the paintbrush, we go here in the fields. So here manufacturer, we remove it, and now we will replace with the manufacturer group that we have created here. Okay, and drag it into the legend. And now you see that we have only three manufacturers: other, top competitors, and Van Arsdale. And now if we want to see also the numbers to analyze them more easily if we need, we select the column no matter what, we right click, actually we don't select it, we just right click and say show as a table. And here we see that we have the numbers, and we notice as before that in Australia the Van Arsdale, which is in orange, has a very big weight, okay, the biggest weight. We saw it in the graphic, but now we have it in the numbers here. Another display option for this table is to go here, switch to vertical layout, okay, and we have the table in the right and the graph in the left. Now let's switch back to this layout and we go to back to report, so we have the standard graph. Now let's create a revenue by manufacturer visual. So in order to create another visual, we click on the white canvas, so outside of our visual, and we choose the tree map. Okay, we have it here. And now how we populate it? We go to the data pane and select the checkbox next to the revenue from the sales table. Okay, revenue. And from the manufacturer table, the manufacturer field. Now let's turn our attention to the interaction between the stack column chart and the tree map visuals. So we are here in the tree map and we click on the Van Arsdale manufacturer, and we notice that here also in the cluster chart it is highlighted only the revenue from Van Arsdale. To remove this interaction, we click back again the Van Arsdale, and now we are back to the initial situation. This interaction between visuals is called cross-highlighting. Previously, we had added the top 5 visual level filter here. Now let's add a filter to the page level. So we are working with the top competitors and Van Arsdale, and so we can filter out the other manufacturers. So you notice that here in the filters pane we have the first level filters on this visual. We are here on this visual. Then we have filters on this page that apply to all the page, and then we have filters on all the pages. So in all the document we can put here the filters, and we have only that. So now we will drag from the manufacturer table the manufacturer group here on filters on this page, and from the list we will check only top competitors and Van Arsdale. And now you see that we have only those in all the visuals. We will continue in the next lecture where we will provide sales information over time in another visual.